I watch Hello Okanagan from Kelowna.
From Silver Star.
From Victoria.
From Lake Country.
From Calgary.
From Stockholm, Sweden.
Checking in from Las Vegas.
From East Kelowna.
Here's the Chicken Backcountry.
We watch Hello Okanagan
from our mom's basement.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching our episodes. We've done this for 4 years. We've gone through a ton of stuff. You've put me through a ton of stuff. I put you through a ton
of stuff.
The guy behind the cameras put us through some tough stuff.
Yes.
So it's been a great ride. Sounds like we're done, but we're not. This is just the start. But we wanted to commemorate our 4th year by showing some of the really cool and fun things and bucket list things actually that we've done.
And if you guys have not done so already this far into the journey, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It really helps us out a lot. Otherwise, we'd love to hear from you guys. What have been some of your favorite episodes over the years, and what would you like to see us do next?
So the idea was literally when COVID hit, March 2020, it was a couple of weeks later, we came up with the idea to do a show that we need to promote our own backyard because the government was telling outside BCers, don't come to BC. So we knew, as people that run businesses and people that we know that run businesses, how are we gonna get people through their doors? There's some great attractions we can still go to. There's some cool businesses we can still support. What can we do to help? So that's where Hello Okanagan was born. The first few episodes were Zoom episodes. So we interviewed the mayor of Kelowna, a counselor from Vernon. We started interviewing other people through Zoom. We did a really cool fandom episode as well.
We had the comedy episode on Zoom.
We had the comedy episode on Zoom. And then by episode 5, 6, I can't remember, we did our first episode in person.
Yeah, we did.
We went to Okanagan Spirits.
And that was the kind of kickoff to seeing what Hello Okanagan could be. It was originally just going to be a Zoom show for the start, and then, you know, we realized, well, the only way to show the Okanagan is to show the Okanagan and to be there and do it.
Yeah. So we had some really cool adventures. One of my favorite episodes is the Snowflakes. It's a group of retired pilots that fly information throughout the Okanagan. A lot of you guys probably have seen them, whether it's like 3 or 4 of them or 11. So John brought us down to the airport, allowed us to come and meet some of the pilots, and then we finally did it, and we got to fly over Vernon and Kelowna, and then we flew back and we got to interview stuff. And then Mitchell, our fearless director, camera guy extraordinaire, he took off on his own as we were all landing back at the airport.
Got to do the loops.
He went away and did some barrel rolls. You got to check this out.
Traffic. Snowflake bearing Victor lead, turning final, 23, full stop.
Do you know any, can we do any tricks?
Pardon me?
Can we do any trick, like a barrel roll?
9 is breaking off. I'm going to Swan Lake and I'll come back in about 5 or 10 minutes.
That was awesome.
How do you feel?
Great. That was really cool.
I'll do a stall turn and then go back.
Okay.
I didn't realize when we started how much of a door it would open up to do stuff that, even though I lived here for so long, I never have done before and possibly never would have done, and really show people what's possible. I mean, we've been in helicopters, like you mentioned, the planes, we've done zip lining, we've been racing at Area 27, a Grand Prix level racetrack, just all kinds of skiing at our wonderful local resort.
Do you remember when we went to the kangaroo farm?
Oh, the kangaroo farm!
That was epic because
like, what don't we have in the Okanagan, right?
in the kangaroo farm, do you remember the perimeter?
Oh yeah,
What's
guarded by the emus.
The
Yeah.
emus. So basically, if the emus get scared, their heartbeat sounds like a bunch of drums. So that's why we found out they're around the perimeter to protect them and let them know if a wild animal, a bear or whatever, was coming. But guess who else was allowed in there? A place people aren't allowed. David and Peter got to go behind the scenes where the emus are and play with the emus. Check this out.
Guys, super exciting. We're gonna play with some emus now.
These guys.
Hey everyone, have you seen our new merch? Check this out. You got koozies, coffee mugs, t-shirts, hoodies, whatever you want. Let Brad know. Where do they find Brad and our merch guy?
All right, guys, you head over to hellookanagan.com and click the link. It'll take you right to our link, and that's where you buy all of the Hello Okanagan merch.
One of the coolest things since moving to the Okanagan is the open road, and the weather's nicer here earlier and later. So what does that mean? If you've got a hot car or a classic car, this is the only time you can take it out, is when there's no gravel on the road and there's great weather. And guess what? We have a plethora of awesome classic and amazing new exotic cars in the Okanagan. And this guy here, David, when I told him one episode that I was gonna do, I was planning the episode with some cool exotic and classic cars, and you had to go away. You weren't there for the first one.
That's right. No, we've missed a few episodes over the years. That was one that was really sad to miss.
But then we did another one where I was away.
We've also done, like, on the vehicle front, we've also done tons of RC episodes. I mean,
the fast carts.
oh yeah, the Kartplex out in Oliver as well.
And
We
then
did
it was
the
a race in Vernon.
Sika Kart, the karting association. Like, we were able to do that at Cal Tire Place as well. Those karts were even faster and even scarier.
And it's crazy because we're so low to the ground. It was going so fast.
Yeah.
Like there's no,
there's no
body, nothing to
material,
protect you.
barely any material around you or anything, but definitely a cool experience. And then some of the RCs that we've seen, like some of those planes that they whipped out, was absolutely crazy, guys. Take a look at this.
But guess what else we got here in the Okanagan? People think we only have wineries, which we got a plethora. We got tons. We got most in all of Canada. But we got amazing breweries and amazing cideries, and we went to a bunch of them. I mean, there's still, I think we only touched probably like 25% of them.
I think, if that, I think we've scratched the surface, barely. I mean, with over 300 wineries in the Okanagan, we've shown a ton of those over the seasons of Hello Okanagan. We've shown cideries, we've shown tons and tons of breweries from Vernon all the way to Oliver.
I'm not calling you a lightweight, But
Yeah.
you had some good times in some of those episodes.
Yeah,
I remember the first espresso martini you ever had.
Yeah.
At Forbidden Spirits.
it's the first and the last I've had, actually.
I remember I walked away and David was still sampling. This is so good. It was like a kid that never had this stuff before, and I just want more.
Yeah, it goes to your head pretty quick, and as you can see from my frame, I am most definitely a lightweight when it comes to drinking. So
But we did go to places that are good for our bodies.
yeah,
We've been to a
health and
couple
fitness community.
of yoga places.
Oh, that's a good stretch. Daddy needed that one. Ooh.
What's wrong with you? Have you ever been in public before?
We've done CrossFit. How many?
12. And then 15 boxed up over.
I'm done. We've done dragon boating.
Yeah, dragon
Like, you put me through a lot of stuff, like
paddle boarding.
paddle boarding.
Paddle boarding. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what about on the boats there? Wakeboarding.
Oh yeah.
That was my first time. I don't know if it was your first time.
Water skiing, knee boarding, all of the above.
If you guys keep watching, there's going to be a disc golf episode. That's huge. There's going to be a pickleball episode. That's really big.
MMA, we're gonna show mixed martial arts. We have shown some martial arts.
Yeah,
as well.
we did.
We've done
That movie, the
Taekwondo.
movie that we shot a movie called Young Ronin. Young Ronin 2 is coming out this October, so stay tuned to our social media, Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, we had to learn how to fight. So going back to when we were doing our first few episodes that were on Zoom, but our fourth episode, being the geek that I am, when episode 4, it was time for episode 4 for us to think about what we're gonna do. Star Wars episode 4, so we did a fandom episode. We interviewed some great people that are in the industry.
Yeah, and we've done a few of those since as well. We've done Comic-Con episodes as well. It's been a great time for our nerdy side.
Remember when we went to Ebenezer's and we saw those old comic books?
Yep.
Like, oh, and the Pokemon cards that were really expensive. There's some really cool places, and we've got Pentacon in Penticton. We've got Kelowna Comic Con, Kelowna Fan Experience, and we've got the Vernon Comic Con. So if you guys are geeks out there, check them all out. We are trying to promote them as well, so make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, we're still major geeks. We're still gonna try to find some cool episodes like that. Oh, speaking of collectibles and stuff, we found a place that had World War II tanks, remember?
Oh yeah, the Camo Country weddings. That was a pretty wild experience as well. Yeah, we've been blessed with some fantastic eats as well. Myself loving food. We've been able to sample so many amazing restaurants from all across the Okanagan. And again, same as the wineries and breweries, I think we've just scratched the surface of what's available here. And there's tons always opening up as well.
And it wasn't just the restaurants, it was bistros, there was gelato places, there was chocolatiers.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of cool places that we visited.
Let's recap some of those.
Yeah, check it out.
That's it, eh?
Do you want oil or like tomato base? Or?
Peter's the builder. So I just got tapped out. So here we go.
I'll take over. Okay.
Okay.
when in Penticton, there's a ton of activities, great breweries, amazing wineries, obviously, that's what we're famous for. Some of the best pizza places we've seen in town.
Look at that, just top quality.
Lickety splits, we made our own ice cream sandwich tower or something, but it looks tasty.
It's called the Big Kahuna. And you gotta come to Lickety Splits to try it. And then from going to all these different businesses and promoting everything that we did, we kept getting asked if we, you know, do this for a living and do this just as a hobby. And that is kind of the spur of how Millennium Valley Productions was born and how we've rebranded the YouTube channel. We do so much now, from the TV show to movies to commercials for clients to documentaries to basically anything video production, and it's been a really fun ride to go on with all you guys.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, guys. Thanks so much. Make sure you are still following us on Facebook, Instagram. We're on TikTok. Obviously, our YouTube channel, Millennium Valley Productions, or just type in Hello Okanagan. But guess what? Some of the best stuff that we've done is the stuff that we kept off camera. This is where Peter might fall or spill something, or Mitchell sneezes during filming an episode, or David gets hurt.
What did I do?
I don't know.
I don't ever do anything silly. What happened at speed skating? I don't even remember.
Okay.
I think we've got footage. Just check out all bloopers. Okay.
All right. So we're done with this, or do you want to season one? Do you want to season one?
Next season.
It's quaternary ammonia. Oh! Oh my!
Oh my God, Peter!
It slipped! Because you grabbed it with your head!
Okay.
You meathead! Oh! That's like $45 worth of spice on the ground. I gotta quats everything in this building. I'm gonna have to sterilize this room. Holy shit, that's way too much on the bottom, dude. And here we are today.
Very cool, man.
Sorry, that was disgusting.
You know what the funny thing is? The entire time we're doing this, I'm watching Mitchell going, is this so close? I'm so close. I'm sorry, man. This never happened before. The entire fucking time, I'm trying to keep a straight face.
We're doing pretty good.
I'm trying to keep a straight face, and he's like, it's coming, it's fucking coming.
I think I cleaned up my knob.
Do you want to stick your head in the lake?
I thought I was doing really well. I don't know what happened. Next thing I knew, I hit the ice, and all I felt was pain. I don't have a towel. I'm gonna throw in the glove.
But if we want to come to the back, you gotta see like right into it. And then Jason, we'll just turn on the filters. It will be a little bit noisy, but it's not too bad.
Here, that's your good side.
Let's get up close to it.
Okay, you guys good? Well, if you guys come a little bit closer.
Joke out. I'll get it.
If you look in here.
They got us! I think you broke my pelvis. The kid landed on me. Oh no! I'll come to you!
Where'd David go?
Is he gone?
Did you ram your head into that?
David just ran through it!
I just ran straight into the wall. That hurt so much. Don't do that.
We wanted to. We were getting a lot of requests from fans regarding our song.
Yes, we finished the Hello Okanagan song.
What were they saying? That it was an earworm, I think someone used. But they were saying, yeah, a lot of people were saying that, oh, we love the song, we love the song, we'd love to hear if it's ever got, you know, if you ever finish it, whatever. So an amazing rapper named Nox and NOX, so check him out on iTunes and Spotify. He's got some great hits. And then Andrew Johns wrote the music and helped me put together the original theme song. And then I wrote the lyrics and we put it together, and here's a clip of the music video right now. Check it out.
And now for an Okanagan update, we go live to our man, Nox.
Yeah. Hello Okanagan, paddleboard toboggan, 365 we rockin', the bottles poppin', sun's out, the whip's clean, Peach Town, Beat Town, all in between, downtown spots hit the scene to be seen, so many local beers might drop 15, 16, NHLers, summer cabin dwellers, tour wine sellers, patio umbrellas, Predator Ridge, for the fellas, Sparkling Hill, for the bellas, paradise is what they tell us, don't live here, you should be jealous, jealous, jealous. Hello Okanagan, Okanagan, hello Okanagan.
We've been really blessed to also be tourists ourselves. That's the biggest thing about this. And speaking of tourists, I don't know if you even know, there's been people DMing us or emailing us from Germany that have come here because of our show, from Quebec City that have moved here because of our show.
South America, we have a big audience.
Yeah, well, that person just wrote us. A guy from Newfoundland just recently wrote us too, saying, I follow you guys, I love it. But I think one of the coolest experiences that I ever had was last year. I was in downtown Vernon, and a guy came out of the coffee shop, like kind of like a New Jersey, New York kind of, a guy, and he's yelling, Peter Kaz. And I'm like, hey man, how's it going? And he literally runs across the street, nicely dressed young guy, gives me a big hug, and he goes, what are the chances? I'm like, thanks man, like, how's it going? I'm trying to figure out how he knows me. And he's like, your show brought me here. And I'm like, what, where are you from? And he said, I'm from Jersey. I've always wanted to come up to Canada. My idea was always go to Toronto, but I knew I didn't want to just go to Toronto. I wanted to go somewhere else in Canada, probably out west. And he stumbled on Hello Okanagan, and he came to the Okanagan because of us. And so that was just a random chance that I actually met someone that saw our show. When we do our show, we never think anyone's watching, but we get so many emails and DMs and
yeah, guys,
we bump into.
We want everyone to know that we really appreciate it, and you guys are the reason that we do it, because it allows us to show off this beautiful area and really open more people's eyes to what's available out here. And we are more than happy when you guys, well, for one, move here, and secondly, when you write us and say that you appreciate all the content that our show has brought. So thank you, the viewers, more importantly, for the past 4 years.
And the other thing is, we want to thank our crew. We've had Carly, a great photographer. We've had Eric, who actually filled in for David. You got to check out some of Eric's here while I'm talking. And we have Kyle, who's our pilot, our drone operator. He's phenomenal. We had such a great team helping us out in our own family.
And of course, Mitchell.
Well, I was going to get to that. First of all, our wives, girlfriends, and our own family that we leave to go film these episodes. So thank you to them. And then the guy that's holding the camera, that's shivering right now. So hopefully it's not bad. It's not bouncing around too much. Mitchell's been phenomenal. Not only does he follow us, whatever we tell him we want to film, he's there for us. He's also filming, he's editing, he's trying to put everything together for Shaw Television, for Rogers, for TELUS, for YouTube. All these have to be broken up into different edits. And yeah, he's just been phenomenal. And then he directs us in the movies and the documentary, so he still gets to whip us around after all anyways.
He does. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for being on this journey with us. We're looking forward to bringing you more and more episodes over the next few years.
There's a lot of surprises coming, so stay tuned. Make sure you tell your friends about us.